of the second book of Hezekiah. And he said, "But my brother Esau is an hairy man, but I am a smooth man." And he said, "But my brother Esau is a hairy man, but I am a smooth man." Perhaps I might say the same thing in a different way by quoting the words of that grand old English poet, W.E. Hindley, who surely spoke for us all when he said, "When that one great scorer comes to mark against your name, it matters not who won or lost, but how you played the game." But how you played the game. Words, very meaningful and significant for us here together tonight. Words we might do very much worse than to consider. And I use the word consider advisedly because I'm using it in its original Greek sense of consider. Of putting oneself in the way of thinking about something. So I want us here together tonight to put ourselves in the way of thinking about what we ought to be putting ourselves in the way of thinking about. As I was on my way here tonight, I arrived at the railway station, and by an oversight, I happened to go out by the way one is supposed to come in. As I was going out, an employee of the railway company hailed me. "Hi, Jack," he shouted. "Where do you think you're going?" That at least was the gist of what he said. But you know, I was grateful to him because he put me in mind of the sort of question I should be asking you here together tonight. Where do you think you're going? Many, many years ago, when I was about as old as some of you are here, I went mountain climbing in Scotland with a friend of mine. There was this mountain, you see, and we decided to climb it. So very early in the morning we arose and we began to climb. All day we climbed, up and up and up. Higher and higher and higher, until the valley lay very small below us, and the mists of the evening began to come down, and the sun to set. When we reached the summit, we sat down to watch this magnificent sight of the sun going down behind the mountain. And as we watched, my friend very suddenly and violently vomited. You know, some of us think life's a bit like that, don't we? But it isn't. Life, you know, is really rather like a tin of sardines. We're all of us looking for the key. And I wonder how many of you here together tonight have wasted years of your lives looking behind the kitchen dressers of this world for the key. I know I have. Others think they've found the key, don't they? They roll back the lid of the sardine tin of life. They reveal the sardines, the riches of life therein. They get them out and they enjoy them. But you know, there's always a little bit in the corner that you can't get out. I wonder, is there a little bit in your life? I know there is in mine. And so now I draw to a close. And I want you, when you go out into the world in times of trouble and sorrow and hopelessness and despair and sadness and depression, amid the hurly-burly of modern life, when you're tempted to say, blow this for a lark, I want you at such time to cast your minds back to the words of my first text to you tonight. And he said, but my brother Esau is an hairy man, but I am a smooth man.